Hey guys, Jen here from Craft Penguin Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning the week of May 30th through June the 5th in my Pennichi. This is the Pennichi medium, which is the A5 size, not wide, just A5. And we are using this fabulous kit from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. If you watched my last video, I used this same kit in my B6 hybrid, the weekly. Okay, so I'm pulling date dots from Plan with Peggy Co. And yes, I'm going to be the crazy person who does the weird thing with the date dots like Caitlin does, because you see I have like one or two on some of these and we're going to use it up if we can, because condense them down as much as possible. I need to find a good way to better store my date dots, especially these kind of sheets like this. See, look at that. Thank you for your service. All date dots are done on that sheet. Yay. And I think I have to pull from this one for the last two. Yeah. So I apologize now. My voice is like really rough today. Not much I can do about it. It's at this point, it's kind of like one of those, I'm just having to live with this situation until and unless we can get things figured out to where I can breathe better. I think I was debating if I'm going to cut this, but it's going to be cut where Molly's going to get cut in half, and that's not fair to Molly. So let's do it like this. And I'll just fill in with some pretty floral washi that I have in my stash. How about that? This is like really wide though. Is that gonna bother me though? I don't know. Question is, no, you know what? It's not gonna bother me as much. It might bother some of you, but this is the best washi I could find to pair with this, and it's just going to have to be what it is. I may actually have to slice down on this side, especially a little bit, because that's gonna tap into my writing space. So there's kind of that. I wonder, no, I was gonna say I could probably tear it, but I don't think it's going to work. So yeah, this weekend was kind of interesting. There we go. And actually, I may just do that on the other side too. Cut it down on the top strip so it levels out. I don't care if it goes down below, but that might help a little bit. Yeah, this weekend was sort of interesting. Well, it kind of started with Friday being that way. Friday was weird because, like, why are doctor's offices closing early on Fridays these days? Like, my pain management, I was calling to try to figure out stuff with that because I had my MRI like almost a month ago, and I've heard nothing. They told me they were going to call me to schedule the follow-up. Yeah, right. I haven't heard a single thing. And I want to know what in the world is going on. So, by the way, the washi cutter's from PS Sticker Co., but I'm pretty positive her shop is no longer open. I don't know what happened there, why she closed it, but she did, and there's that, and not much I can do about it. But, you know, love my washi cutters from her. So, yeah, I was trying, but I figured I'd call right after lunchtime. And yeah, no, they were closed for the weekend, which means they're closed today because it's Memorial Day. And so I can't call back until tomorrow, which is kind of a bummer. And then, like, I got a phone call on Friday, and I know why she was calling, but I didn't realize that's who it was calling me. And so, do you guys ever get, like, those phone numbers that are restricted? The numbers, it says restricted, and just not answer them? Because that happens with me. If I get one that says restricted, I generally don't answer it. I generally don't answer a lot of phone calls that I don't recognize the number for anyways, because I'm on the do not call registry. But it doesn't seem to matter. I get blown up with all kinds of those junk phone calls. It seems like it's always the same days. Like everybody, I get like a bunch all on the same day and then nothing any other time. It's really weird. So I got one of those. It was like, I don't know, not even 3 o'clock on Friday. And then a voicemail was left, which usually, well, I can't say usually, but sometimes it's spam and sometimes it's actually important. So I checked it. And come to find out, it was important. I should have answered that one. That one was actually my, it was the allergist office, but it wasn't just the office. It was the nurse practitioner who's been seeing me for, most of it. She's been seeing me a lot more than the actual, doctor nowadays. And she's the one that's been trying to work with me with all this asthma stuff and this voice crap. And so she called and left me a message, and I tried calling the office back like immediately, but they were closed. I'm like, so she must have been calling from a personal number, and that's why it showed up as restricted, which, so now I can't call them back until tomorrow. Long story short, I got a phone call on Thursday from the specialty pharmacy, and insurance denied the Dupixent. I'm trying to breathe here, people. But you know how insurance goes, and with things like that are expensive, because we're talking not cheap. They tend to, by the way, because I'm always really bad about saying it, tweezers are from Perfect Prince Co. There. Did I do this the right way? Because I feel like these are just like, are they exactly square or are they? I'm just making sure I'm putting them in the right direction. Ha. Because I've never used one of her hobo kits. She just started doing Pennichi size kits, which I think is amazing. I'm excited about it. And so I'm having to try all the things. And I actually really, really like her. I know this format of this is going to be perfect because there's not like a ton of extras for me. These I won't necessarily use in here, but they'll get used. And that's the good thing. The hobo kits, I kind of like the basic kits because I don't use full kits anyways, since I use this planner differently than a lot of people would. But anyways, yeah, insurance doesn't like paying for a lot of things, and you know how that goes. Asthma medications are definitely no exception. They are very expensive, and insurance likes to fight them and try to give you the stuff that doesn't actually do anything for you. At least not people like me who need the stronger things with the, because there's multiple types of asthma medications. If you're not asthmatic, you wouldn't know, but there's the one that just has a steroid, and then there's one that has what they call a bronchodilator in it. And these are just your everyday controllers. And the bronchodilator is a longer acting piece that helps long term. And steroid ones are just kind of a short acting type thing. I'm the type of person who needs the bronchodilator, and that's what insurance doesn't like to cover. You know, they do, it just costs you more out of pocket. Which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. And yes, I'm moving them all because hers are actually absolutely perfect for the spacing with these headers, whereas most of them are not. So this is good to know. Beautiful, Tanya. Love it. Okay, so hey, remember this from the other day? I'm gonna use these skinny strips. Yes, I condensed it into this one sheet, but we're gonna use these. We're gonna use them because why not? Let's see, how far can I get it to go across? Most of the way. I think I'm gonna center it on this one. That side I probably won't, but okay, I'll mostly center it. It's not gonna be perfect, but that's okay. It's not gonna be a problem. This side I'm not going to for a reason. You'll see in a minute. Especially if you're new. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you probably understand why I'm not centering it, because I set this up the same way every time. But I should have probably moved that just a little bit that way, but it's all right. This is from Plan Your Spoons. Let's see what color is going to work well. Anywho, so I'm thinking it's probably going to be this pink right here. So yeah, there's that. But then, so that made Friday kind of crazy because I couldn't get a hold of anybody. So now and because it's a holiday weekend, I can't until tomorrow do anything. Oh, I pulled this one out too. It's just a solid pink washi, but I thought it would look cute across here. I know you can still see the squiggles through it, especially, and you know what? It's not going to bother me just because it's not. I don't know. It just gives those squiggles some color. Normally, it bothers me seeing stuff through, but this is just a decorative thing anyways, and that's going to be just fine. But yeah, and then Saturday was nice. I ended up taking pretty much a day off from shop stuff. I had lunch with a friend, and same friend as last month that I tend to talk for hours and hours with. We talked, we had lunch, and we sat there for 2 hours, probably, at least. And then my voice decided enough was enough and decided to just like bloop, gone. So at that point it was kind of like, well, I'm sorry friend, but I think I have to go now because I can't really talk to you anymore. because all it's doing at that point was I was starting to have trouble with the asthma. And so, I mean, I really am seeing a lot of connection with the voice and the asthma. And yes, I've taken my inhaler already today, dealing with this. So I'm seeing that connection a lot myself too, if I'm really being honest and paying attention. But, you know, these are from Plan with Peggy Co. Do you want to use the green or the pink? I feel like the pink is probably closer colored, so let's go with that. So yeah, that was really nice. And then I had, what else did I do? I came home, well, no, I had to pick up a medication on the way home, which was literally right around the corner from where we went to lunch. So that worked out nicely. Save some gas, do everything all at once. That's the way I like it. And came home, let my voice rest for a bit before I filmed. So I did that. And then that evening I planned, watched some Hallmark. There was no new movie or anything on, but whatever was on TV I watched, because that's how I roll with it. And so yeah, it was a nice, relaxing day out of the office. It was just nice. All right, let's see. I need my sneakers from Cheerful Planner Girl to put over here. You know, I should probably finish up here first. Let's do that. I need that. I need like most of these. Yes, I do. Okay, let's finish up here and then we'll go here. So, from Beyond Paper Flowers, my little weigh-in sticker, which I need to put this down from Paper Boys and Berry Pie, because this is for my pain tracker for my back. So yeah, so then I figured we'd use Molly today, because I stepped on the scale and did my little weigh-in, and yep, we're on the right track. Not a huge amount, but it's definitely better than it was last week. When I look at it overall, like the past month, I've pretty much stayed the same over the past month. If you really look at it, yeah, it's like up, down a little bit, but it's pretty much maintained this month. But it's still down from last week, so we get to use Molly. All right, so goals are obviously eat some healthy things, stick within my range. We need to do some exercise. And by need to do some exercise, I mean we need to do some exercise, because like that's part of the other reason I think this month I haven't really lost, is because I've been very inconsistent with my exercising. Sadly, it has not been what it should be this month. I got one more box, and then I don't have I'm gonna stick this one up here though, so we can kind of cover up the fact that that's not all the way across. And let's use that one for, sure, let's use it for my sleep. Green, green, go green. I can write on the paper. It's not a big deal. Hydration and step. Why do I feel like I don't need that much space for just that, but It's all good. I'm like, I feel like I don't have, like I have more space than normal, which isn't true. I don't know. Now these little guys right here, those will be used like in my daily. Yeah, that's cute. All right. So, in case I don't think I said it, the water and the sneakers are from Cheerful Planner Girl. Pillows from me, and these are from Keep It Simple Stickers, which she's no longer open, but check out TPC Nation shop because she does a lot of collabs with Caitlin over there. All right, so from Cheerful Planner Girl, let's pull in some different colored ones here. I seem to go through the pink, I guess. Well, you know what? Let's try to use up some of these others. But yeah, so Saturday was kind of a relaxing day, which was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. And then yesterday I got some things done. Got my freebies for the June sale all designed and worked on some other stuff. So after I went to church, so it was nice. It's been a decent weekend. And today, well, we're struggling today a little bit, honestly. My sinuses have been bothering me. My asthma's been bothering me. My back has been bothering me. I'm just like, it's one of those days. You get it. But I'm trying. I need to get up and do some moving, even if it's, 20 minutes. Not a full-on workout or whatever. If it's just something really short, I need to get up and do some moving. Yesterday, I barely even did 2,000 steps. I mean, like, yeah. I gotta get some motivation in me and move it. But I've been doing okay with my calorie goal, at least, if nothing else. So that's good. Some progress. This past week too, wasn't as great on sleep either. I don't know why. Too much on my mind, I guess. It's not that I wasn't trying to sleep. Today I didn't want to get out of bed though. I looked at the clock. My eyes closed right back up. Like, nope, roll over, keep going, keep sleeping. For what, 10 minutes till my eyes open again and look at the clock. And I'm like, we're just getting up. I'm like, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. It is not going to do me any good. It's just going to make me more tired in the end. I felt like, for whatever reason, I just felt like somehow these got off and had to count them. I'm like, what in the world? Yeah, okay, we're good. All right, let's see. Let's go with this. So Saturdays, I like to, well, while I'm sitting still planning, it's just easier to charge my Fitbit. So there we go. I may actually end up changing when I plan, just due to the fact that I'm trying to get my butt up and to church, and sometimes I end up staying up a little too late because I get a little too distracted while I'm trying to plan, and so I end up staying up a little too late and makes it even harder to get up the next day. Yeah. So today, needed to do that. Check in for Mission Slim Impossible because it's time. So I sent that over to Caitlin. I'm trying to check in with Patricia, but I gotta wait for her to finish, to message me back kind of thing. Normally, I use my Purdy Planner ones, but since this is a Molly spread, I'm going to use the Molly ones today. So let's see, or this week I should say. Wednesday was when I started a new bingo. So we're going to, well, it's going to end on Wednesday and we'll start a new one for Thursday. We're going to say it's going to begin here, it's going to end here. Because I like to do them for a week at a time. It just, gives everybody enough time, because I've tried the 1 or 2 days and they're like extra hard. They're hard in a week sometimes, but dude, these, now I'm elbowing things like my light. Seriously. So yeah. And then this situation that you guys hardly ever get to see me put on camera because it doesn't happen prior to, but this is one of those things that I am tracking, and I will write the time next to it and we'll go from there. So I think that's all I need to put in here for now. But as you can imagine, this area can get a lot fuller during the week, which is why I went up to this size, because the week size ends like right here. So having this extra space to be able to add some of this extra like things for TPC Health and Fitness Club and my inhaler usages and stuff like that, this really helps me. And then sometimes we do other challenges during the week, so I add that stuff in, things like that. So this little extra space, even if it doesn't get filled, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I love having that extra space. I love having the extra space to write here, because sometimes I fill in quite a lot over here. So, but yeah, here is my spread for this week in my Pennichi. I love this. I love this so much. And like I said, these right here will get used, just not so much in here. And I probably should track. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a point to track some stuff this week. There. We're just going to do it. Some things. Or, we'll just kind of push this a little bit over here. And we'll track. We'll track. What are we going to track? Oh, let's see. Can I find it real quick? How about, you can laugh. We could track some of this, What do I have? Which one do I want to use? Do I want to track a happy poop? Oh, let's use the little angel one. There. We'll track that. Okay. We'll do some tracking of things this week. See if things are getting better in that area. All right. This is a health and fitness planner for a reason, guys. It's all about my health. All right. Anyways, I'm getting off of here. I am going to go do some exercise. That's what we're going to do first. We're going to go get a workout in, and then we're going to get working on things. Because if I start working, the exercise is just not going to happen, because I'll get too wrapped up. I know myself well. So workout and then designing. Got it. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and all that. And I'll be back on here tomorrow with a haul. And then Wednesday with the next plan with me. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.